morning, ladies. We thought that since we can't see each other face to face on Sundays or during Moms Connect or on Wednesday evenings or any other time, that we would find another way where we can sit together, drink coffee or tea, like in our case, and just talk about life and what's happening and this crazy coronavirus thing that's happening around, and just kind of talk about how we feel about everything and our struggles and the joys in this weird situation. And we thought we could make a video and post it on Facebook and connect with you that way.
So here it is.
There we are.
Good morning. I'm not going to tell you what time it is right now, but I will tell you I do wake up like this.
We both do.
Every morning.
Makeup, curly hair, skinny jeans, wide leg pants.
I don't quite do skinny jeans, but
it's okay. But the linen pants are in now too. So
yeah, I just had to buy that stuff on Amazon. That the cold, what is it? Cold iron.
Cold iron.
I'm gonna try this out. So ladies, apparently Marta said this is like the best thing ever.
If you don't like ironing your clothes,
or you just don't iron,
right?
I don't even know if I own an iron, to be honest.
It's okay, Kat. It's okay.
But hey, I mean, what's better way than just like...
You just spray this spray on your clothes, and then you like tug at them a little bit, and then there goes. We can post a link to that under this video.
We are not affiliated with them in any way.
No, we don't make money off of this commercial.
Just a mom hack.
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't sue us. So anyway, so Marta, so you're a homeschooling mom now. You have Jackson at home.
Right.
I mean, you were a homeschooling mom, but...
Just part-time. Just had Hudson at home, and now Jackson has been at home for a week. And we kind of took last week off just to kind of process everything, because I think it came at us so fast. Like, it came out of nowhere. We all of a sudden, the schools were closed, the restaurants were closing, and the church had to move online, and it came out of nowhere, and I just needed like a few days to process before going full-on homeschooling with both kids, because I'm not used to that. And so so we took a few days off, and just today started our first day of doing the assignments that came from his teacher. And so that wasn't too bad on day one, but I don't think our teachers get paid enough, because I don't have the patience. You know, I think some moms have the patience. I am not the patient mom. And my typical lifestyle is go, 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 and then don't stop for anything. And homeschooling Hudson is easier because he is almost 13. He's in sixth grade, and he has everything laid out for him. I don't really have to do much with him. So so it's been kind of crazy, just to think about how, not by choice, we all of a sudden had to shift our lifestyle to something different. And I don't think that the kids really know the scope of everything that's happening. And Hudson hears us talk about it, and he listens to the news when we watch it. But I think just today I had to tell Jackson why he's staying home. Like, he knows about the coronavirus. I don't know where he learned that from. Like, in fact, the other day he made these little balls out of they're like the pipe cleaner things, like the craft things that you buy in the store for crafts. And he made these little balls, and he like threw them all over the floor. And I'm like, what are you doing? He says, Mom, look at all these coronaviruses. I'm collecting all of them. And then he would stick them to his arm.
Oh my goodness.
And he says, look, I caught all the coronaviruses. And I'm
I'd be like, sanitize.
I know. I'm like, what is happening? So the nice thing about it is that, like, he's aware of it, but he doesn't know that how serious it is. And so far, he's not complaining about spending too much time with me, because he is very extroverted, and he just wants to be with his teacher and his friends, and go to church so he can see his buddies, and go hang out with Addie, and he just doesn't.
Addie misses him too. She misses
their
people.
Buddies. And so that's the good thing about it, that it's not too serious for them yet. Hudson is kind of like, he worries about a lot, and so I'm trying to like not intentionally make it worse for him, because I don't want him to have anxiety about it. So like, I have been, and not even about being sick, but just about like, I feel like the world is closing in on, like on us. Like,
well, it's crazy when everything is closing. Like, we can't even go out to eat,
right?
As a family at a restaurant anymore. And it's like going to the grocery store it's advised don't bring your kids, and that was our big outing for the week is going to the grocery store. So it's weird.
It's just different, and it's I tend to be optimistic about a lot of things, and like during the day I find myself like not thinking much about it and not worrying about it, and then like the night comes and I lay in bed just freaking out.
This is what you need.
Oh, do you have
another product placement? Stressies.
We'll also post a link to it below this video.
If you're local to Watford, Cashwise has this in their tea section. It's also organic, and my husband will drink it. It has cinnamon. I just put like maybe a tablespoon of honey in his.
So what you're saying is it tastes good?
I think it tastes delicious, but I don't like sweet drinks. But my husband would drink sugar, which he does drink sugar.
I mean, they do sell liquid cane sugar.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just get that.
That's a good thing. So drink something that helps you release this.
Yeah, like something warm, I think, is always really comforting to have.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I might get that. Like I said, I just will lay there like at night thinking about what's going to happen to people without jobs and like on top of the coronavirus where we are at, we're dealing with the oil issue too. So there's just a lot of things coming at us all at once. And, you know, like I said, I have moments where I can be positive and I'm like, I trust God. I know he's going to make something good out of it. But at the end of the day, I'm a human, and I have my moments where I'll just like dwell on things and feel anxious about things and worry about just the unknown. And my whole family is in Europe, and so that adds additional stress to it. So, and you know, but we'll survive it together. So, but with you, like you have little kids, but they're not in school. So what has been different, or how has this affected you guys?
So I have an 18-month-old and a 3.5-year-old. And it took my daughter, who's 3.5, Addie, it took her 5 days to realize that we were in isolation. And she started asking when are we going to go to church, Mommy? When are we going to go to Cashwise? And I'm just like, never. You're never going to go those places. My youngest, Alec, he's just getting really ornery. Like today, he was very mischievous. He's grown past week. I don't know why he would do that during isolation, because now he can reach on top of the counters. So I'm having to double baby-proof what I thought was already baby-proof, which is unfortunate. And, but yeah, we've been taking walks. We live on a ranch, so that is a blessing. We've been taking walks and what else did we do? Oh, we did paint in the bathtub.
Ooh. Was that paint? Because that looked sketchy.
It was paint. I know. There were some people that were concerned it might have come from a diaper, but it didn't.
I mean, to me, it looked like chocolate. I was like, did Kat put some Nutella on a plate?
I'm glad you said chocolate, because other people did not say chocolate. It was, so first I let my daughter paint in the kitchen, and then I was like, oh, let's go get in the bathtub and let's paint the walls of the bathtub, because then Alec can do it too. So by then all the colors had mixed together and it was really watery, so that wasn't cool, but it was still fun. It was a whole hour. I got to like sit there and read my book and drink my Stressies tea.
Or coffee.
Yeah, or
something.
So it was a nice way to just let a whole hour burn and get some energy out of them too.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It was nice.
If you guys have any ideas or like things that you have come up with in the last week of just different creative ways to entertain your children, share it below this video, because I mean, we all have Pinterest, or most of us, but still, some of the things, like if you've tested it and you know it worked, I would love to hear about it. Kat would love to hear about it.
Please.
All the other moms would like to hear about that. So, because
I'm alone.
I know.
With
Kat is very
terrors.
extroverted.
They're not terrors. They're beautiful. But a dear friend of mine gave me this coffee cup.
I know, I saw that. That's
May your coffee be stronger than your toddler. And I've been drinking out of this a lot more often. So I even brought it here today because I thought maybe I could encourage a mom out there.
I feel like I need a cool mug. Like, I need to go on Amazon now and see if I can find something cool for myself.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to be patient because, you know,
I know,
the Prime doesn't work anymore.
The 2-day shipping, forget about that. It's like at least a week. So, which for people impatient,
or living where we don't have a Target or a Walmart, we do have Family Dollar, which is really nice, but, you know.
It's Family Dollar.
Yeah, it's not Target.
So out of all the crazy, like, are there things that like God has been teaching you, or like about your kids, your husband, yourself, any things that God's been doing in your heart?
He's been teaching me to be content because being an extrovert, like I am very extroverted. Staying home for long periods of times is hard. And my husband, I'm married to an introvert, and he is, thankfully, he's still working. But when he gets home, he needs to, decompress and everything. So my extrovert wants to go talk to him, and he needs to go have his time. So that's hard. But just learning to be content and just just have conversations with God, or I've gone on walks with my children often, and I'll just talk to the air. I don't care if people think I'm crazy because it's keeping me sane. And then patience. I prayed for patience, and now
Don't do it.
I'm not doing that anymore because look what happened. I have my children all the time, which I love them. I really do, and we're having a blast. But just being patient with my children too, because they're stuck in isolation with me, and they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand why mom's stressed out. So just doing those fun things has really helped us all just release a lot of tension.
Yeah.
And just remembering that they're going through it too. They're not getting to see their friends.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes I think it's hard for us adults, like, to keep remembering that our kids don't have a clue, or this is not their fault, and
their life, like your son Jackson, his life has changed dramatically.
Right, without just all of a sudden. And so, I feel like this has like caused me to slow down, because I'm typically on the go, and I can go weeks without like realizing how little intentional time that I spend with my kids. And because I feel like we're busy, and I also like to be busy. And so for me, having so much more time with my kids at home helped me to realize that like there's beauty in the little moments, and in like the small funny situations, even like the coronavirus thing where he was just pretending he was catching all the coronaviruses. I'm like, when do I ever like just sit down and like watch him play and enjoy it, and like take time to laugh about it, because it was funny, and I just that's not my personality. I really have to work hard on being intentional with my kids, and because they're growing up so fast, and like I feel like the days, like sometimes I feel like the days go on forever, but when you look back, really the years go super fast. And to think that Hudson is almost 13, Jackson is turning 6 at the end of April, and like I know, and I don't ever want to wake up and be like, wow, I've wasted like time on just keeping myself busy, and I haven't enjoyed the time of just being a mom and playing with them, and watching them play, because Jackson's pretty independent, but I like to just sit there and watch him, because like his brain, like you can just see the wheels spinning, and he comes up with like the craziest ideas, and I just like, instead of like, I don't know, occupying myself with something on the computer or watching TV, like just sit there with a coffee or tea in your hand and just like watch them play.
That's something I started doing too, is putting my phone in the other room, because I've been spending way more time on it than usual, and I'm usually home often, but with everything going on. And I noticed that Alec, he loves it when I just sit and play cards with him. And I've never did that before, and it's just crazy considering that we are home. Like, not a lot has necessarily changed for us, but so that is, I've enjoyed that too.
Just enjoy the small moments, and so I feel like we've been all learning a lot of new things about ourselves and about our families, and trying to create a new normal, because I feel like this new normal, I mean, it could be short, but it could also last for a little while. And so but I thought like there's some funny things that have come out of this situation. And I think that if you're on Facebook, you probably have seen all the funny memes and videos that people have come up with, and so we thought that for fun we would share our favorite ones. And so we'll start with Kat, because she has some good ones.
All right, so I have two. The first one was my face when I get my iPhone screen time report the week after coronavirus hits. I don't have an iPhone, but I did get my screen time report, and that was it was bad.
I know. It's like, I think I need to turn that feature off on my phone.
I had to like charge my phone probably 3 times a day, and I was like, why is my phone draining so fast? Oh, that's why.
Oh, that's funny. The one that I came across that I thought was actually, I think I shared it with some of our ladies here at Crosspoint, was when the mom is working on the computer, and all the kids are tied up, laying on the floor with duct tape over their mouth, and it says "working from home." And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, sometimes I felt like I needed to do it. I didn't.
I loved that.
I just, like, I mean, it's their reality, right? Like, it's like some of us, like, I work from home, and I still have to work from home even in the middle of all of this. And so that's just funny that somebody came up with this. I mean, I should make my own version of this.
You should. I would love that so much.
What was your next one?
So I'm actually probably going to have to make this for my husband. I love you. It says, "I'm sorry for what I said while we were quarantined, and I'm pretty sure it's a cake. And so I'll just make sure it's his favorite flavor and icing. Because isn't that the truth? Maybe it's just me, but
no, it's not.
I know day 5, it was
Again, it's a new normal, right? Like, you have to relearn how to spend time together. Sean and I had this conversation today about that, how it's like now we all of a sudden have to function in the same area for a lot longer periods of time. So I think probably the most favorite is the one with the baby, the fat baby, and the baby's sitting, and me after I eat all of my quarantine snacks in one night. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the reality for everybody. Like, there was a bag of Reese's eggs sitting on the counter for 2 days, and I just kept going to it and eating. I'm like, I have to put this away or throw it in the garbage because I can't control myself. And my kids, they will just sit there and eat like a big bag of chips all at once, and then complain that their tummy hurts, but whatever. So that's probably one, and it's a cute fat baby.
Oh, it's so cute. It's like Alec.
Right.
When Alec was that age.
So if you have any funny memes, share them with us.
Yes.
And
because it's good to laugh.
Yes.
Laughing is good for your health.
Yes.
It's good for your spirit. So
yeah. No, definitely. And so we hope that unless you want to say something else. Were you going to say something else?
I just wanted to encourage moms out there, or women, especially when you're home. It might feel hard to have that quiet time. And sometimes the only time you get it might be when you're in the bathroom. Maybe not. You're like me with children that are of my age, like children's age. But anyways, one thing that I heard in a book once, because Audible, was to read just one verse out of your Bible a day. Don't try to read a whole chapter or even a whole book. Just shoot for one verse. And if you get 2 verses, that's awesome. Just to encourage you, because it's really good to be filling ourselves with the Word of God right now, especially when we're not with our other friends fellowshipping and getting, feeding off of that. Like we're blessed to have technology like Skype and Facebook and texting, but just to encourage you to do that. Just one verse a day. Yeah. Don't pressure yourself to do more. Just do one verse and see what happens from there.
Yeah. No, I like it. That's a very good advice. So it's easy to get lost in the crazy and in the busy and just feeling down overall. So I really like it. And so we just want to know that we're going to be praying for you and thinking about you, and we miss you all because we're used to seeing you all on Sundays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays or any other day. And I cannot wait until the day we can all get together again. And
it's going to be so good.
And so,
I might explode.
Right, I know. Kat's going to be crazy. I think we all are going to be crazy to finally be able to interact with each other. And so let us know if you need any help with anything, and let us know how we can pray for you. And we just want to know that we love you and we miss you, and we're thinking about you and your families. And we know that God is going to do something beautiful out of this crazy situation. And like Kat said, we're both thankful for technology and that we could have church on Sunday together, separate locations, but we're all together at the same time.
Even this, just think of how many people we'll get to talk to.
Right, and so we can't wait to hear from you, and we will keep making these videos as long as this whole coronavirus situation lasts.
Oh, yeah.
And so
get excited.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.